That's it, gather. Gather all of us here. Be comfortable. Now, you can keep your eyes open, but let them go kind of dead, as if you were there, but not really there. You're fully present in this moment. And now, let your eyelids go a little bit soft, so that it's a little bit like this. Just like that, just relax. There we go. That's wonderful. Now, breathe in, breathe out. Very good, everybody. Be in a comfortable position. Allow your mind to focus only on my voice. Mine is the only voice you hear. Pay no attention to the clanging of radiators or the sirens outside or the couple making vigorous love next door. Put those thin walls out of your mind and focus on my words as we go ever deeper into a meditative state. Do not listen to the small, tinny sounds of an angry man concerned about hair loss and his lackluster career in comedy. Is dressing up like a cupcake comedy? Probably not. Is talking to a bottle of laundry detergent a sufficient premise for a podcast? I don't think so. Let's let those thoughts evaporate like mist through a sewer grate, because that's what those ideas are. They're sewage thoughts. Just bad ideas. And breathe in. And let that air fill your entire body, inflating your veins, letting your arms fill with air like you're slowly becoming a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloon. Think about your favorite balloon in that parade. Mine's Underdog, but maybe yours is a newer one, like that sarcastic ocean boy in the square pants, or the fancy yellow rat from Pokemon. I don't care for the color yellow, so let's eliminate yellow from our minds and from the earth as we go through this exercise. Calmly let your negative feelings escape as you exhale. This is a gift. Breathing for every moment in every day of your life. You are continuously breathing in and out. There it is. This ritual of breathing, not hosting a TV show, is the most important ritual in your life. You know, 154 of anything is plenty. It's enough peanuts, it's enough sweaters, it's enough episodes. Let yourself be happy with what you have done, not what more you could do. Be satisfied in the now. And keep staying focused on my voice. Reflect back on your choices today. Sometimes being at home, watching an entire television series on Netflix is an accomplishment. And you deserve a reward. Now, for me, it would be ice cream, strawberry cheesecake, Ben & Jerry's, or maybe I'd go online and shop for some more crystals, or find some of my fellas down at the pier for another turtleneck swap. The point is to really be in this shared moment. What's that smell? Why does this city smell so bad? Most of the streets nowadays smell like weed. Weed's not my favorite smell. My favorite smell is Mary Kay cosmetic perfume. The perfume my elementary school teacher used to wear. She was the nurse, and she wore lots of it. She was so kind. She looked like Pat Nixon and always gave me a Tums and let me sleep on a cot for most of the afternoon when I felt too sad to be with the other kids. Do you ever just get really sad and want to take a break? And when we open our spiritual inner eyes, our crown chakras are glowing, and we're on a journey together. Where shall we go today? We're shining beings of light, looking left with our big light heads, looking right with those same bright eyes. Maybe it's time to go to the bodega and get that ice cream that you made me think of earlier. We all deserve a treat. Now, sometimes we might feel like a loser, but those are thoughts from our negative demons. You're not welcome here, demon. Besides, we all subscribe to a philosophy of losing well. Lose well, that's a nice phrase. Let's put a pin in it and see if we can come back to it later. Maybe write a book or something. That would be swell. As we are in our minds and we're walking down the street, the traffic whizzes by. A blur of taxis and Ubers and lifts and bikes and cars and people. It all melts into an ocean of white noise. We live here because of the calming that we feel when surrounded by so many people, all going this way and that. And as we rise ever above, it feels as if we're floating now, above the sidewalk, the filthy, filthy sidewalk. What are those spots? Are they really gum? All of that's gum, all that black stuff? That's a lot of gum. Has it been there this whole time? I never see, like, gray gum. I see new gum, I see old gum, but what happens to middle-aged gum? And folkish. It's gotten cold outside on our journey. I should have worn 2 turtlenecks. Sometimes I double up on them with sleep on account of my wife likes it very cold in our apartment, but I love her, so I keep to myself. Sometimes relationships are just suffering. It's just a matter of how much suffering we can put up with. Turns out I can put up with a lot. Not like I want to be in a situation with a lady in a whip and one of those zip-up masks in a dungeon at Sunnyside. But you know what I mean. Sometimes she doesn't close the drawer, so I have to, close the drawer. That level of suffering is about where I'm comfortable. It can be difficult to be in a relationship. Oh, I feel those negative thoughts coming back. That's when the shadow self tries to take over and take the reins. That's something old Brett would have done. We're in the era of new Brett. Our ghosts, our old shadows are slithering away, never to be seen again. Let that snake skin of the previous you fall away as it sloughs off. Yes. Ding-a-ding-ding, meow! What's that? It's the little bell at the door signaling my arrival at the bodega. And the bodega cat named Charlie Corners. I used to eat them a lot when I was single. Not the cats. The cat was sitting on a packet of ramen. The ramen was there. I've never been poor enough or desperate enough to eat cats. Cats are strange. Always lurking, always watching. But when they choose to pounce or claw at your neck, you'll never see it coming. Sometimes a cat can make you feel small or even invisible. Do you have people in your life that make you feel invisible? It can be liberating to just not be there at all. People sometimes choose that as a superpower, being invisible, but not me. I would choose gills on the neck. I'd like to explore underwater realms. And pretty soon, with the way the waters are rising, we're going to need something to survive. The ones who adapt will thrive. And those who can, those who will rise. And those who can't will sink among so many plastic bags that say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And soggy IKEA shelves. And at the end of the world, as the light of existence is being snuffed out, as you sink down to the bottom of the mighty ocean, is hosting a cable access show doesn't matter. But where was I? Am I still at the bodega? What did I come here for? Momentary pleasure. But the world is doomed. 154 episodes are enough. Stop now. Stop doing the show and live a better life. And we're centered. Yes.